morning.
I participated in a comedy contest on Tuesday.
How come you always tell me comedy isn't about competition, and then now you're in the contest?
What?
You always tell me, like,
Always
this
tell
comedy
you?
festival, did you win? It's not a competition.
Some of them are contests, some of them aren't.
But it's subjective.
Fuck.
How do you become the better comedian?
Of course it's subjective.
So did you win?
No, but it should have. I went first, and there was 9 people. The show was like 2 hours.
You got to stop going first, dude.
And I crushed really hard off the top. Like, after I came off stage, people were like, oh, you won. But
and they're like, just kidding, you did win.
But then this, like, big barrel Latina chick who's been doing comedy for maybe 4 years, and probably not even, because, like, people don't go out that much. She had a good set, for sure. But if you go later in the show, it's just, they're not thinking about me fucking 2 hours ago. You know what I mean? And I get messages. People are like, what happened, man? I'm like, what? What do you mean?
You should just be like, I suck, dude.
I'm terrible, man. All those thoughts you have are wrong.
Unreal, man. So what you're trying to tell me, realistically, is not that you were in a contest. Is that you realized in a contest to win, you should go mid to last.
It helps a lot. And also, I was the only one that's actually signed with the club on that contest. So,
Holy
I mean,
shit.
it doesn't really fucking matter.
I guess.
You know what I'm learning? I'm learning the power of no. I mean, people just, rules exist in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Our dads, our uncles were like, fuck the rules. If you show me a rule, I'm going to lose my mind.
Okay.
And then internet happened, and then everyone's like, oh, rules. Love those. Give me them rough and hard. So I'm selling some shit because we're moving. And I put a kitchen island on Facebook Marketplace. In 2 hours, it's gone. Filipino couple comes to pick it up. And it's like big. So the guy just wheels it out of my house into the elevator, goes downstairs. Yesterday, this Indian couple tells the concierge, hey, we're here to pick up a bookshelf. And it's like an IKEA bookshelf. It's like not heavy. I told the lady, I was like, hey, it's not that heavy. Where do you live? She actually lives around the corner from me. Could we turn it down on the nose? Is that?
Yeah.
Could you turn that down? So it's $20. The bookshelf's $20. The couple goes in. They talk to the concierge. Concierge calls me. He's like, oh, you're going to need to book the elevator, which is a separate process. It costs money with a deposit. I just go, oh, no, I don't. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't have to. I'm not booking the elevator for these people to take it's not like a 13-foot tall bookshelf. Like, what do you?
Yeah, they get carried in their hands.
So they bring a dolly because the woman.
Right away, rule number 1.
The woman refused to believe me that it was a dolly they clearly stole from IKEA. Like, it's one of those IKEA. It's literally says IKEA on it.
That's funny.
So the bookshelf, I'm loading it on their little dolly. It's $20. The Indian lady looks at me and she goes, $5. Can you do any better? And I'm like, do you want it for free? It's $20. Like, what are we doing? And then I have another bookshelf on there, and the guy messages me last night. He's like, yo, can I come now? 11:30. I go,
yes.
No.
I would tell him yes and give him fake address.
I'm like, no, dude. He's like, oh, okay. Tomorrow? I'm like, that would be better. So same guy today messages me. He goes, would you accept an OBO or best offer? I'm like, yeah. What are you offering? He's like, what would you take? I'm like,
that's how it works.
I'm like, dude, it's your offer. My offer is what I listed it for.
People are so stupid.
People are fucking dumb.
I love Facebook Marketplace, big troll station for sure. I love that place.
I kind of like the interactions where this lady was like, hey, could you give me the dimensions? I'm like, yeah, 53 by 20. She's like, how long is it? I'm like, 53. She's like, no, length. I'm like, 53.
It's
She's
tough,
like,
bro.
She's like, could you give me 3 dimensions? I was like, all right.
You want length, width, and height?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, you know what? 53, 53, 53, I said.
I was trying to sell my couch. You know the one you slept on, the leather one?
Yeah.
And I had this couple. This wasn't. I didn't know it was a couple. I just had a person messaging me on Facebook, and it seemed very like a sus, like they weren't going to come pick it up. Nobody wanted to pay. I listed it for a lot though. I had it for like
How much?
$900.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I paid $1,400 for it. It was like 4 years old, so like it should be like $300. But I was like, I'm trying to get 5. I'm trying to get 5 or 6. It was a nice couch. I had a bed in it. As
9's not like terrible for it being 4 years old, but maybe 600, like half.
Yeah,
at
so
least.
I was willing to negotiate. The woman keeps messaging me. She's like, I need this couch. It's nice. I was like, I know it's nice. That's why it's on there. And she's like, would you do, what did she say? What did we settle? She's like, would you do $750? And I was like, I said $825. And then she's like, because you never settle on their first offer ever. You always got to negotiate again.
Well, yeah, if you own a pawn shop.
Yeah, no, it's real life, buddy. Then she's like, I say $825, and then she's like, she said $8, and then I was like, okay, but I still knew in my head when they get here, just in case $750, probably I would take it because like there's scratches from the cat on it, right? Like I knew.
Yeah, you didn't take the scratch pictures.
No, I told her there was cat scratch on it, but I know
okay.
people when they see stuff, they want to be like, so they come, dude. She brings her husband. And a big truck also. Like it looked like they were gonna buy it. So I'm like, this is great. It's out of here.
Plus, people aren't coming there to not buy it.
Well, she comes in and she's looking at it. I gave her the measurements also. We had multiple conversations about how many inches, all of it. There's no surprises. She comes in with her husband. They're arguing in a different language. He pulls out a measuring tape. She's like, he's the guy got to measure it. I was like, I already told her the measurements. So he measures it. He's like, it's going to be too long. But she already said it was going to be too long, sir. I have the messages. She said it'd be fine. It's going to be too long. We have like this shop. We have like this salon. And we want to use the couch for the salon. It's a perfect couch for the salon. You're going to love it. So then she's like, can you do any better? And I'm like, we already negotiated, but sure. What's your like, what do you want to do? She's like, I really want to pay $750. I was like, okay. And then she's like, but it's too long. I said, the price is not going to change the couch fitting. You know that, right? Like I was like, well, how much do you want to pay? Like, what is she's like, ideally I want to pay $600. And I was like, is that going to change? I was like, is that going to change the size of the couch? She's like, no, but we'll make it work. And I was like, okay, $600. I said, because I was like, I got to get it out. They're there today. So this is what she says.
Wow.
Okay. And then her husband goes, we can't take it. It's not going to fit. And I'm like, so we negotiated $600 and you're still not taking it? They're like, no. And then they walked out of my place. I never saw them again.
No way.
Yeah. So then nobody was.
Wow.
I still left it on Facebook Marketplace for like
Naturally.
$900, taking stuff, right? Like offers. And then I realized I wasn't going to sell the couch for $900.
No.
So I relist it for $5. Huge drop in the price. She messages me, same woman. You're a fucking scam artist, scumbag. Nobody will ever buy your couch. And then I was like, $550 is what I said. I just from her original offer, even though it's posted at $5, I was like $550.
Why are you a scam artist?
I guess because I dropped the price so much.
You mean like every business of all time ever?
Yeah.
Do you ever go into fucking Walmart and go, whoa, sales?
Anyways, I ended up selling it for $350 to my buddy.
Oh my God. Dude.
I needed to get rid of it, dude. Nobody was buying it.
You had a blowout sale at the couch store.
So realistically, couch price $500, selling it for $350, reasonable. That's the way I saw it in the end.
Well, couches aren't like trucks. It's not like
Couches
it cuts in half when I take it off
dude.
the lot.
No, look at couches on Facebook Marketplace. They do. I watch this guy who sells couches for a living, and he buys them for like a price, and then doesn't even sell them for that much more. Like, unless it's like a nice couch and somebody didn't know they had a nice couch. Because sometimes you look up the names, and a couch will surprise you. They're like a high-end couch.
What? Anything from Italy?
Yeah.
For some reason, Italians make fantastic couches.
Well, they're good with their hands. What's your policy on, like, do you buy stuff on Facebook Marketplace or no?
Depends.
Because I've recently expanded my shopping to Facebook Marketplace quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I've taken on a new method that works flawlessly.
Lay it on us.
So no matter what, all negotiations are done before you go there.
Well, yeah.
No, because people have the intention of going there. Like, they make negotiations and then they go and they try to, like, finagle more when they get there.
Yeah.
That is not allowed. That breaks the rules. You can't do that. So for me, I'll negotiate. And then if they're really being, shut your mouth, dude. If they're being tough with me on negotiations, I pull out this is my dick on the table card.
Okay, here we go.
I'll say the price that I want to pay. I'll say, listen, this price, cash, I'm in the truck right now. And if they say no, then I move on.
I thought it was flawless.
Usually, so far it's 2 for 2, but you never. Actually, that's not true. It's like 2 for 6. It's 2 for 6. But it's 2 for 2 on the things I actually wanted.
Okay, so it's 100 in your mind. It's 100%.
Yeah, because the other things I was like, if I don't get this, I'll just message somebody else. But to be fair, it's 2 for 2 on things where there was not a lot of them on there, and I wanted.
So I don't disagree with you don't want to haggle in person. However,
unless it's crazy different from the pictures. That's
the
it.
value of saying it in person is actually pretty high, because especially if it's like a moving sale, somebody comes to your house and they take a look and they know you want to get rid of this thing.
Yeah.
They're there.
No, that's true.
So it's the same as what you said. Like when you say, cash, I'm in the truck.
Like, if I'm in the truck, I'm coming to buy it.
They're like, hey, cash, I'm in your face. You know what I mean? It's like your thing times two.
I don't want to do any really realistically much talking to the person.
Well, no. And also, people get intimidated. Like, even if you're not intimidating, people are generally like that little lady yesterday when she was like, can you do any better than $20?
That's
I'm like, no. Also, she asked me if I could disassemble it
in front of her.
And I'm like, for $20?
No, you should have said yes and take your time, like crazy amount of time. You don't have the time to fuck around like that. I do.
But no, like I'm saying, like for $20, you want an installation fee, because I'm taking it apart, but I on the spreadsheet that's installation. Like I got to charge. So what? 15 installation. How much is the fucking shelf? 8 cents. Like what's my
time worth? How much
time
did you
worth?
pay for the shelf realistically?
I think $40. So we sold it for $20.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not bad. This kitchen island. This guy comes. He gets it. He's got his wife with him. I don't know what it is with the people and the measuring. Because he's like, can you give me the measurements? I give him the measurements. Comes in. He's like, yeah, that should work. You got a measuring tape? I had it right in my hand. I was like, yeah. I was like, you don't believe me, eh? What I said? You didn't believe what I originally, like, why would I lie to you to get you here? Like, imagine I go, it's 3x2. He comes here. He's like, whoa, that's fucking 5x6. What the hell? I'm like, yeah, buddy. I just wanted you to come here and hang out so we can look at this thing that's not going to fit in your house.
I love it.
Everything is weird. The guy gave me $100. He must have had $500 in his wallet. His wallet was divided in 2 sections. It had like 2 drawers. One drawer had 50s and 20s, and then he had to flip a flap, and then the other had 10s and 5s.
Weird.
He gave me a 50, flipped the flap, gave me 10, and then the rest in 5s. I was like,
yeah, that's a weird guy.
I would have loved the 2 50s.
That's a weird guy. I remember a while. The problem is now I think I deleted it because it was getting out of hand. This woman, I was selling my my gaming headset. I had a wireless dude. I can't even tell the story in a funny way because it was so long ago. All I know is the context is funny. This woman was messaging on behalf.
That's who's on there, by the way.
What do you mean?
It's always ladies. Even if the guy's coming, it's always women.
But like at first, so if at first it wasn't a woman, it was this guy. I remember his name was Bobby. All I remember is his name. And it was an older gentleman. I don't know why he wanted to buy my headset. But it was like we were talking for days. And then sometimes I would forget and I wouldn't message back, and then he'd fucking hound me. So then I ended up just like, I'm not going to fuck with this guy. So I'd be just fucking with him. I wouldn't even be talking about, I'd be asking him questions that aren't even related to the headset. And then his daughter takes over. She's like, I'm the daughter of this guy. Like, we're going to fucking find you. I'm like, yeah, man, no, you're not. I was like, you're never going to find me. And I'm like, I honestly, this went on, Jordan, for weeks. And then I was like, I told them I sold it. So stop talking to me. But I didn't mark it for sale on Facebook Marketplace. So you message me, you're a liar. They show like the ad comes up on the thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sorry. It was $350. I was like, $400. And I just like, I'm telling you, I think it was 4 weeks I tormented this couple or whoever they were. And then I finally just blocked and deleted them. I don't know. It was like, I got joy out of that, but I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that was a story where we learned a little bit more about you.
Yeah, like I like to troll if I can, really.
You like to troll people that you've lured into the den?
Okay, like I put my truck on there.
$350 is a lot. You put your Toyota truck.
I put my truck on there because I want to get rid of it, dude.
Okay.
Can I show you how many? Look at this. So I put it on, and I didn't realize how much work. No, I didn't say a price because we have to talk. It's a lease, right? But I didn't realize how many people would be interested.
Well, yeah.
And I don't want to message any of them. Okay, because like I'll tell you what happened. I put it on there. I thought I was going to get a couple of serious people, right? First few messages happened within 5 minutes, and I realized how much information they require to take over a lease. And I was not prepared for that. So after like looking up information and then giving it back to them, and then the messages started flowing in like one after the other, I was like, man, I just gotta get rid of this at a dealership. It's like, I can't do this. Like, this is way too much.
What do they need? Like, give me
my God,
top three.
They need the buyout from Toyota. So I have to find that out. Don't have that. I have to call them. Okay. They need to know monthly payments, which I know, obviously. They want to know, like, is there more pictures? They want to know the mileage. They want to know how long left on the lease.
How long do you have left on the lease?
Like 18 months. No, maybe less now. 14 months, probably.
How long did you lease it?
5 years.
It's a long time.
Oh, well,
so why aren't you just giving it back?
Well, you have to give it back when the lease is over.
Yeah. But you can, before the lease is over, you can just go and give it to them and they'll buy it from you.
No.
Yep, that's literally what I did with the Honda.
Not if they don't want to.
No, just go to a different dealership.
Dude,
you don't have to give it back at the dealership you bought it.
So I'm going to explain something to you. My truck and your Honda are completely different. My truck has been disassembled and put back together, has an insurance claim on it from getting stolen. It's not like a normal vehicle, you know? When I bring it in there and they look at like the medical history, like I'm a patient.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
not
like, you have one lung.
If I'm an insurance company, not insuring you for anything. You're not getting.
Yeah, but they have to take it back anyways.
Yeah, when it's time, and then they will just give it back to Toyota Canada. They're not going to sell it. Nobody's going to buy it, right? They're just going to write it off to Toyota Canada and be like, yeah, this truck sucks. Take it back.
And then what's the deal? What are you going to get?
Nothing. I'm going to walk away. Away from the dealership.
A bike. You're biking.
Yeah, I'm a bike guy.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to, when I bring it to wherever I bring it, I'm going to have my bike in the back, and then I'm going to fucking... Actually, it'll be January. I won't be able to do that.
You don't need another vehicle?
Well, Michaela has a car. I'll just use her car for a little bit, and then we'll buy something nice when we buy a house.
I like that.
Yeah, because then we have the house, and it doesn't... You know what I realize what people talk about when you have a house? If you buy a house, any other purchase, irrelevant after that. You could buy a boat, snow machine, whatever you want. It's all just rolling into the mortgage. No problem.
What?
Yeah.
Roll it into the mortgage.
Like big purchases? Big purchases? No problem. You already got a $400,000 mortgage or whatever it is. Tack another $70,000.
Here's some advice when you buy your house. If you're trying to max out the down payment, save a little bit. So if you have like $100,000 for your down payment, put 90
Yeah.
because anything that could go wrong will probably go wrong, and then to fix it costs money. So save a little bit of money just in case.
I was going to save much more than 10 as the backup.
Yeah, whatever it is, but just
My
like
buddy told me 50, he said. He's like 40 to 50,000.
have saved.
He's like, have that. If you have 150, put 100 down and keep
Yeah.
50.
Yeah, because like you move in there day 8,
The doors are all slanted. Every
all
door.
the hot water tank fucking explodes.
I immediately am going to get rid of the tank. I want to go tankless as soon as I move somewhere.
Is that an option?
That's yeah. You could. You call your HVAC company? They love it because so the tank, the water tank, a lot of places, especially those like, like HOA stuff when you move into like a townhouse or whatever. A lot of the water heaters, you have to rent them. You rent them every month. Like it comes with the house, right, for 20 some years or whatever. So my buddy's brother, he loves to come in there, and he'll buy that. He'll take the water heater from you and install a tankless water heater. So you don't have to rent it month after month. You just buy whatever it costs, even if it's a couple grand or whatever. But at least you have that. And now you don't have this thing full of water that could bust and leak in your basement or whatever. You just have.
I like that.
Yeah, tankless water heater is the way to go.
Didn't even know there was a friggin' option.
Yeah, dude. It just heats the water in your house instead of making it all fill up in that big tank and then heating it periodically.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking...
Look at us, two guys who don't own a house talking about bullshit.
I own a house. I own a condo.
Oh, true. Well,
The AC unit is broken. They're going to fix it today. When you call a Montreal HVAC company, they hear English and they go $250 to come there. I'm like, okay. So the guy, listen how fucking ridiculous this is. The tenant says, okay, there's no cold air blowing out of the AC. I'm like, that's the only thing I want the AC to do for you. So let's try and get that fixed. Call 3-4 companies. I don't know what it is with these tradesmen, but like they're all pieces of shit.
Dude, they have to make money, bro. What do you mean?
No. Like they don't even want to come out to the house.
Yeah,
like
yeah, they're pissed about that for sure.
Like I call the guy. He's like, oh, it sounds like you're going to have to replace the whole thing. It's going to be for a few grand. I'm like, you didn't even look at it. Like
he's probably going to
look
tell you
at
that
it
when he
first.
Yeah, he's probably going to say that.
So then a guy goes and he's like, oh, it's the fan and the compressor. I'm going to get the parts. I'm going to call and figure it out for you. Gone. He
Never
gets
talks.
no country for old men. Like I don't know what happened to him. He didn't even send me an invoice. Nothing. If he sends me an invoice now, I'm not going to pay it. I'm going to be like, buddy.
How long has it been since he went?
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. He's not coming back. He's dead.
I'm like, you're gone.
He's dead.
Like,
no, something's wrong with him.
so then I finally get into the company who's like the building, and they go, yeah, we'll come out. It's $136 to come. I was like, that's what I want.
Oh, the building? Like the one that you have the condo in?
Yeah, like they worked
Why
with a company
didn't you
that
start with
installed.
that?
I did, but they didn't message for 2 weeks. And then the lady's like, hey, sorry. I'm like, you French fucks.
I'm upset for you.
They don't care over there.
Not really, no.
You call the guys like this, that, the other thing. So then I call my dad's HVAC guy.
Your
And I was
dad's
like-
like Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah, he's been doing it for like 30
Hey,
years.
can you make a trip?
No, I was just like,
I'll
hey,
buy
what
you
do I need to know just in case these guys try to give me the runaround? He goes, typically, because it's probably a new thing that's installed there, the fan a fuse probably blew on the fan, and then the compressor stops to save the compressor. It's probably not actually broken. And I'm like, good to know.
It is tough you having a rental unit 2.5 hours away from you.
2.5 hours.
3.5?
5?
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
In
That's
a
tough
place
business.
that speaks in a place that speaks a different language.
Yeah, like those, I mean, obviously, congratulations. But at the same time, not entirely. I don't think that's a great. I would try not to do that probably.
Well,
I want to live like
you
20 minutes from my.
You don't like things that are good. You just figured out health and fitness yesterday.
No, I like the idea of a rental unit, but I would want to be close to it. I'd want to be like 30 minutes or less.
You don't know how to fix an AC unit.
I will learn.
No,
and
you
guess
won't.
What? I got friends who do know how to do it, and I'll call them.
Yeah, that's fine. But what is you being close? Nothing.
It's just more helpful because you're there. Like with little things, screen on a window, you have to call somebody now.
No. The only thing that people need help with is like things that require a guy. Screen on a window, people are just gonna leave it. If your fridge is out, guy's got to go there. But me being there doesn't matter.
It's just
what do you think all the guys in Japan feel like when they have property in Toronto?
Do they have property in Toronto?
Yes.
But it seems like they're so there. Maybe they hire somebody who's in Toronto.
Dude, they've never even seen Canada.
They probably have somebody in Toronto who they manage the properties.
Well, a lot of these buildings will have a company that just does stuff for you.
Yeah.
But being there would be probably fucking more annoying.
I guess I'm used to always talking about like these Lebanese guys I worked with at Tip Top, and they have like a bunch of apartments.
Yeah.
And they're like hands-on with everything. They're there. Well,
that's their business.
Yeah, they're there with it. Like, oh, the toilet, no problem. Be there 25 minutes. Gone.
I would love to get another one, little bigger one. Because owning a house, like, kind of sucks.
I mean, if you can get another one right now, then you should. Why stop at one?
Because you want to have more of a nest egg just in case shit happens to it. The next one we would get, I would want it to be where the company manages it. So if there are problems, because in the building I have now, fucking pipe bursts, guys are coming. And the Asian guy that owns this place, fucking none the wiser. But you live and you learn. But owning a house is like, there's a lot of costs to it.
Yeah, I just see, like, in my head, if you're telling me
nice.
You would even consider getting another one, that means you probably could. So then you might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
I just gotta wait. You figure out the time. We're moving now. You gotta figure it out.
Did you guys, like, win the lottery that I don't know about? Like, did you two? Did you guys, like, win a small lottery?
Moving isn't hard. We got the first month rent free because that's just the table stakes for the renting. Negotiating with these people, so they had this shit on the market for like a year. We go there, we look at it, it's nice, we like it. We looked at a bunch of places. Women also always want something way nicer. You should almost never show a woman something too nice. Cuz they see that, they go, "Yup." Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it costs. They're like, "Yup." You're like, yeah. Everybody wants this
for the apartment. You mean?
Yeah. You think you don't think this is nice? You don't think I think this is nice? But the men, we go, well, I could live in a fucking cave.
I could live. No, I don't need anything. Tent.
Yeah, I just need like the basics, like a shower, warmth. For me, I realized I don't want the place to be cold. I've lived in shitty places where they're cold. That makes you feel depression and sadness.
Yeah, my basement is very humid and damp.
Yeah, that would make me feel like I'm not doing as well in life.
Yeah, we are not.
No, you're fine. But
we're running 2 huge dehumidifiers right now to kind of like mitigate the dampness.
Yeah, it's like a fucking tube mill over there, you know?
It's bad in here. Like sometimes there'd be just like a pool of water on the floor for no reason.
You don't want that.
We're trying our best.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Anyway,
but
so you
go in there, and then the guy's like, okay, it's whatever the rent is. And I go, okay, would you guys do it for like $500 less? He's like, no, these units are going to get rented. And I said, you hope? Like, imagine you're telling the people who are trying to negotiate, other people are going to pay this when it's been listed and nobody wants to pay that.
So he said yes.
No, he just still said no, and they were just still the nicest places that we wanted to live. 'Cause my
500's
wife-
a lot because somebody will pay it usually.
No, they won't.
Like a lot of people like to rent. So is it still listed right to this day?
So we took another one. Actually, we took one that was a little bit more than the original. So we took one, and then my wife was like, "Oh, this isn't like how I remembered it." And I go, "Oh, great."
Oh,
So then I was like, "What else you guys got?" And then they had other apartments because I fucking was right. People weren't renting them, and we took a bigger one for a little bit.
Wives,
more money.
man, wives,
They want shit.
unreal.
But-
Michaela has this obsession.
The thing is, once the wife gets you onto the good shit, you're like, yeah, I like this. Who doesn't like this?
Dude, you're lucky that it's for you. It's with like the apartment right now and like getting a bed or in like a couch, like, as simple as that. Michaela's like obsessed with dresses because we have so many weddings. So at the beginning of the year, she's like, "We got 7 weddings. I got to get 7 new dresses." God forbid she doesn't use a fucking dress in the closet. 7
Crazy.
dresses. So she gets the first order of dresses is 4 dresses. Okay, from this site. They're all on sale. That's what she keeps telling me. They're all $30. So if they're $30, I could buy 100 of them, right? Because that's only $3,000. So the first order of dresses, 4 dresses come in.
Okay.
She wears one of those 4 dresses. The other 3, I don't even know where they are, Jordan. I don't know where they are.
She could return them.
No, they're not. They're not refundable. They're not returnable.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but I can't even tell you. I can't pinpoint their GPS. I don't know where they are. She wore one. The other 3, no idea. Last week, we go to her parents'. There's a box there for her, brand new in the mail. I see the company, so I already know
Dresses.
that they're dresses. So what is those? Well, I had to get a dress for my other sister's wedding. I was like, oh, that's fine. Okay, cool. So I grabbed the box quick and I open it up. There's another 5 dresses in it. I'm like, Michaela, what's going on here? Well, I had one for my sister's wedding, and then now I have ones for the other weddings we're going to. Do we have more weddings that I don't know about? Because like 2 are already passed, and you didn't even wear any of the dresses that you've bought to the. You know what she did the last wedding? She wore a dress she already had.
Shocker.
So she did a little fashion show the other night of all the new dresses she bought, and she's like, "Oh, I don't really like this one. Is like not as."
You know why women do that?
No, I don't. Tell me.
Because every woman wants the store experience in the closet. So if you watch like a reality TV show and then this like rich chick has walk-in closet and it's like all this shit, every woman wants that. And also, women are fundamentally flawed. They
Please
think,
enlighten me.
They think that an event requires something that no one's ever seen them wear, but they think anything that they've worn, somebody they know has seen them in it. Like, women are pretty much indirectly always insulting guys. They're like, I can't wear these jeans again. Somebody saw me in them. I'm like, I wear these jeans every day.
Every day, actually. I wear them like 6 days.
These jeans are like when you pick a character in a game. These are the jeans. Like, I'm that character.
I'm Eddie Gordo. These jeans are Eddie Gordo.
These are
every
fucking
time.
Eddie Gordo.
It's crazy.
Like, my wife, we're moving, so we have more space. It's like literally double the size of our apartment right now.
Good.
There's patios. There's a rooftop patio, and there's a patio on the main floor that are both fair-sized.
Are you getting a barbecue?
Yeah.
Nice.
So my wife goes, let's go to the furniture store. And I'm like, sure. I used to work in a furniture store. Love spending time in a furniture store. It's fun. You sit on the couches, you talk, you pretend it's a date. And she goes, okay, I want to get like a coffee table. I want to get this. I want to get that. I'm like, we have this. She goes, well, I don't like the colors. And I go, okay, can you live with it? And she's like, well, I don't like the colors of that for the new house. And I was like, the only barrier is you. Like, it's just your idea of the colors. Can't you change it? So we buy the couch, and she's like, okay, we got to get a coffee table, and we got to get a patio set. And I go, What's
patio set?
more important? Well, we do need that. We have 2
Go to
patios.
Canadian Tire and get some chairs, buddy. Like, what do you mean?
They're
a patio?
expensive, no matter what. As soon as
The open up camping chairs.
no, what? No, buddy. Wait till you get married and have a house. You'll have an open up.
I'm not getting a patio.
You'll have an open up camping chair,
gonna
and your
build a
wife
patio
will
set.
buy a patio set, and she'll watch you sit in the camping chair.
You guys are. You're not
If you
owning
had
that place.
guests
Why would you get a
come
patio set?
over and they saw your rocking chair, your buddy could say, "That's the coolest chair I've ever seen in my life." Your wife is upstairs puking at embarrassment. Like, for some reason, women, like, e-commerce only exists for the ladies. It's them buying stuff.
That is true, because we were in Costco the other day, like a couple weeks ago, and she saw this, like, you know those egg chairs?
Yeah, though they're beautiful.
Yeah, no, don't need that chair.
No, you don't need it, but it's nice.
She's-
I'm not
she
gonna
sat-
lie.
She sat in it, and she's like,
This is incredible.
I really like this chair. And I was like, okay, cool. It's like $300. I like the chair.
You're walking.
And I was like,
great.
I was walking with the car. I was like, okay, but we're grocery shopping. And she's like, but this chair is so nice. I think we could have it in our room. In our bedroom? Yeah, why not? No.
It's weatherproof.
So then she kind of just gets up and like mopes a little bit and like walks with me. And then we're like in the produce set, like in the dairy section. She's like, Antonio, I really love that chair. Okay, well, go buy it then. I'm not going to help you with anything else. I'm going to tell you, go buy it. You're going to carry it. You're going to set it up. I'm not doing it. I don't want the chair. I want no business with that chair.
Antonio, it's 80 pounds. You got to carry it.
Don't care. Figure it out. She's like, well, can we think about it? Sure. I'm thinking about it. No.
I thought about
I
it,
have
actually.
to be the voice. I have to be the voice of reason, dude, with those things.
It's pretty much like, you know when they redirect a dam? That's pretty much what you're doing.
Yeah, because I think, well, specifically, I can't say there because I only have the singular experience, really.
One. You only got one.
I'll say my experience managing my client over here is that impulse decisions is like, but see, with me, I'm impulsive, but there's like a lot of thought to the impulse. If that makes sense.
The
like
concept of a sale, like girl math.
The sales. What is with the sales?
Girl math is this, okay? Chairs on for $300. Regular price is $500. They think they're saving $500.
Dude,
You're like, no, we're spending with tax almost $4.
So she's in Calgary, okay, coaching. I don't even remember what I was doing. I was with the guys. I think we were going fishing. She calls me. She's like, can you call me? Text. Emergency. No, I'm busy. Like I can't. She calls me immediately. She doesn't even let me finish texting.
I can't.
Antonio, I'm in this store. They're having a blowout sale. Like a closing sale. I said, okay. So there's Blundstones in here. They're $300. They're 70% off. I was like, Michaela, it doesn't matter if it's 70% off. If you don't need it, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't.
Correct.
It could be 100% off. You got to carry it on. She's like, well, they're Blundstones. I was like, I already have Blundstones. Well, what color do you have? Black. Okay, well, there's a different color. Okay, show me the color. She sends a picture. She's like, can I get these for you, please? They're 70% off. It's not that she wants to get them for me because she wants to. It's because they're on sale.
Yeah,
She can't manage to let somebody else get them. If somebody else gets those, she's going to be pissed.
Well, it's a deal.
She's like, what size are you? I was like, remember how long it took me to buy those Blundstones when you were with me?
Oh, God.
To try them on a bunch of different times. Painful. So I couldn't even remember. I thought, you'd think I would remember the size. I thought 13. She's like, oh my God, they're 13s. I'm going to get them. So she gets them. She comes home. Dude, try them on. No.
They don't fit.
Size 12. Size 12 I am.
Yeah.
So, but I'll still wear them because she bought them for me. Like, it's one size, not that big of a deal. But realistically, I could sell those because nobody's gonna know they were clearance.
You might put them on You might put them on fucking.
I could
Facebook
probably make
Marketplace.
I could probably make $100 on those.
Just make sure to include the lease terms.
But it's crazy with the sales. Like she'll buy something she doesn't need because it's on sale.
Because it's on sale.
She's buying dog food that's on sale. We don't have a dog.
Or they like want you to see it their way, so you go like, well, this is they don't make this anymore.
What?
Like, there's a reason. Nobody bought it. They're like, yeah, they might not have this ever again. I'm like, we might not have it ever again.
But it's always about, look at how much I saved. But you would have saved even more if you didn't spend the money.
Correct. And they also come up with the most unique ways to have the need.
Yeah.
Like we have 2 kitchen tables. We bought a kitchen table from Wayfair. Mind you, they're fine. They were cheap.
I like Wayfair.
They were cheap tables, but they gave us 2. Because Wayfair's business model is like, ship them another one. Like,
yeah, we don't care. Wayfair doesn't give a shit about anything.
They don't give a fuck. They basically make you feel like furniture is fake. Like it exists in the Matrix. There's a guy in the back. He types in and it exists. So we have 2 of them. And she's like, oh, well, we need a round table. They're rectangles. She's like, well, we need a round table.
Oh, I like a round table.
I was like, oh, we needed a round table. She's like, yeah, we need a round table. I was like, why do we need a round table? She's like, just the layout of the room. You know, you want the room to feel.
Is it a circular room?
No, it's square.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. How big of the table do you want? Well,
at least 10 people.
it depends. It really depends.
So Arthur and the Knights are going to be around this fucking table? Is that what you tell her?
we go to the Structube, and there's like really nice tables. There's this table on for like $100. I'm like, what about this table? And
it costs $100?
Yeah, it's like it's on clearance. There's a level to it.
Oh, I see.
It's like, well, no, that's a little too
cheap.
I'm like, what? Affordable? Like, what? There seems to be this psychology of expensive enough, but on a sale, but not so cheap that it feels cheap. You know, like if something's regular price $1,000 and it's on sale for $600, women are fucking attacking each other to get.
Like with Michaela, it's like we're driving down the side of the road. She's ready to pick up every piece of furniture that is on the side of the road.
Oh, you ever drive by like a garage sale?
So I haven't seen a garage sale in quite some time.
Oh my God, we see them all the time.
You got to go and lowball. That's my favorite thing, garage sale. I used to do that when I
will say that she has gotten some like nice for her.
You got to look for
stuff.
Pokemon cards, dude. Pokemon cards from old people where they're like, their son died and they have a bunch of like his stuff.
Yeah.
You got to take advantage of that.
And you got to ask if the son's dead.
Well, you got to be like, why are you selling this stuff? You got to ask, like, because if you go to like 2 old people and they're selling like a bunch of video game stuff and collector cards and all this shit, you got to be like, why are you selling all this stuff? And then be like, oh, my son, he's dead. Perfect. $20.
Perfect.
Well, no, you're not happy the son's dead. You're just ready to take advantage of the living people.
Is your son gone? Perfect. I'll take the chair he used to sit at too.
Yeah, he's gone. He just went to university,
But no, also when you go to a garage sale, for the men it's crap. For the women, it's like
treasure. Yeah.
Oh my God, these boots. Have you seen boots like this?
Oh my God, the shoes is crazy.
Because all the guy shit, it actually makes sense. Like based on our conversation,
yeah.
all the guy shit is like bare necessity shit that he never wanted to buy, had to buy, kept it forever. And then when you go to the woman's side, it's all fucking brand new. There's a box of 100
Still has the
dresses.
tags on it.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, you're getting rid of this?
They love to keep the tags on stuff, eh?
Oh, it drives me nuts.
Have you ever tried to take something from your wife like that you want it as yours? Like obviously not women's clothing, but say there's items that they have that could be like a unisex item. Have you ever tried to like take it for yourself?
Like what?
I can't
Close.
really. A hat. What if she buys a hat and you like it?
Okay, yeah. You wear it?
Have you tried to? No, but say, have you tried to take it before they've had a chance to accept that?
Married, everything's together. When you're married, you buy a hat. She could wear it. I could wear it.
Well, it's just like funny. Michaela bought this she bought a hat, okay, and it was in the closet, had the tags on it. She never wore it yet. So then I saw the hat and I was like, oh, I like this hat. So I took the tags off, put it on, and I wore it a couple times. And I told her, I was like, oh, sick hat. She's like, well, I wasn't really ready to part with that yet. And I said, what does that mean? She's like, why? She has this thing. It's brand new. I don't know. I was wondering if you had that experience where she's like,
no, you guys, that's junior kindergarten.
That's junior kindergarten.
Yeah, that's JK. When you get married, that hat, that's everybody's hat. You know what I mean? And if there's a tag on it, part with it. You live in the same bed.
Okay, breaking news today.
Breaking news, and we'll wrap it up.
3 men from Quebec City are accused of building anti-government militia.
Jesus. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Aren't they RCMP?
Yeah. No.
Didn't they take some land?
Yeah, 2 of them are members of the Canadian Armed Forces. And the other 2 are just like their buddies. And they wanted to forcibly take land in Quebec City.
3 of them.
As theirs. 4 of them.
How much land?
Oh, their names are in here. Wow, so they're not that young. Have been charged with a serious offense of facilitating a terrorist activity. According to court documents, the alleged offense took place in Montreal, Petawawa, and Rolfton, Ontario, between 2021 and 2024. If convicted, they face up to 14 years in prison.
Kind of funny because they could have just squatted on that land, and like eventually it's theirs.
Dude, they confiscated. There's like 40 weapons here
from those guys.
Yeah.
What do you mean forcibly take it? Like whose land is it? Were there houses and shit?
Well, they were like defending it.
Defending it from who?
I don't know. They were just taking it and occupying it with force.
I know that's not funny, but
So
like imagine you're walking through that neighborhood and you just get fucking gun whipped.
The quartet is accused of plotting to forcibly take possession of land near Quebec's capital. The plan, according to the RCMP, including building an anti-government militia.
God.
Members of the group had allegedly already begun with what police described as military-style training, as well as shooting, ambush, survival, and navigation exercises.
See, this is why men need women to buy shit they don't need, because then the boys get together and they start coming up with ideas.
The Mounties released a photo showing 7 people taking part in those alleged acts. So they were like training a militia. They were training Dumbledore's army, but like
that's fucking crazy.
They had stockpiled a massive trove of weapons and equipment, according to their charge sheet.
And what were they hoping to get?
I don't know. Like the most eye-popping elements of the story is how much firepower and equipment was seized. There's a lot of guns, bro. Like it's a lot.
How many guns are we talking?
So in this picture alone, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 20 handguns, and there looks like there's 50 rifles, all different kinds.
Were they trying to go kill John Wick? The fuck? That's too many guns, dude.
It was like, what was the alleged motivation? And they still don't even really know the motivation, but they're charged with anti-government militia.
That scares people the most. When you go, why were you guys doing this? And they're like, just cuz.
Well, because like you'd be surprised how many people are easily convinced that that's a good cause to join.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of boys in the fray. You know? Like, there's a lot of dudes just like... Remember that time on the podcast we were talking about those Mexican day workers?
Oh, yeah.
There's guys...
who are ready to be at war.
Like that in
day
the
worker
fray.
war.
Like, you could start to tell guys, like, we got to start building decks. And they're like, what? You're like, there's not enough decks in the neighborhood.
Yeah, men are always on guard for shit like that.
Yeah, you could rally the troops.
Okay, movie of the week for you also. Old movie. Forgot to tell you. I watched it without you.
Okay.
But it's an old movie. Into the Wild with Emil Hirsch.
Yeah, great.
But we should
Eddie
break that
Vedder
movie.
soundtrack?
Yeah, we should break that Eddie Vedder exactly. We should break that movie down, honestly. It's very good.
Hit it.
You want me to break it down?
I remember it's about a real story.
It's a real story about a kid who was like struggling with like all these.
He was a kid or a man?
I mean, he's fucking just graduated college, dude. 4
Oh
years.
yeah, okay, he's a kid.
And he just like he read a lot of like Tolstoy, Thoreau, you know, like all those like really ideological kind of guys. And he just tired of all the gripes of the real world and all like the things that lock you down, like money and possessions. So he's like, I'm just going to go for a walk and not stop walking. And he did. He like walked the whole country. And then he fucking went to the Yukon and what do you call it? Alaska.
What's interesting is he was okay to have that bus.
Yeah, well, the bus, that's an interesting thing when you were talking about what you like as a man, you just need like shelter and warmth. Could you imagine like traversing the Yukon and then you find like a structure that you could live in that has like a place to keep a fire? That's like
Also,
insane.
You
That's
know
like
how comfortable with yourself you got to be?
to live forever alone. Yeah, like it's tough.
Just walking
bush?
in the bush and you're like
Eating rice only, not being able to shoot like a game at all.
Because when they want to torture you, they put you in solitary confinement, and he basically just put himself into that.
He put his whole life in. So, but what was cool, like the movie, the way it was narrated on top of, right, like from the perspective of his family members, the diary, like the writing of the diary at the beginning, because like that's the only reason why anybody knows about this guy is because he kept a log of everything that he did.
Which, wondering why, if you think about it.
Well, his idea was to write. His idea was not to expire.
Live. Yeah.
Yeah, like that just happened by accident.
See, like if that
You remember what happened at the end?
He dies in the bus.
Yeah. Do you know why?
He gets hurt.
No. He so if they really focus like the book he has about like the edible plants and stuff.
Oh yeah, he poisoned.
And yeah, he finds a plant that looks it's a common looks like another plant, but
so sad.
Not the one that you can eat.
Obviously, well, is that really what happened?
It is really what happened, but not.
Did he write that in the novel? Like
yes, he talks, and he says even like if I was in better healthy condition, not like surviving, your body normally can fight that off long enough where you can get help. But if you're in the middle of the Yukon, nobody's going to be able to help you. Like,
imagine you're dying, you just ate some berries, and you're like, man, my stomach hurts. Let me get the diary.
Well, it was like it's over a period of days. It doesn't happen right away.
Yeah, but like imagine every day you're like,
gotta document this.
Feels like I might die. And then the next day you're like, yep, I'm definitely gonna die.
It's no, great movie, honestly. That like boosted Emil Hirsch so much for the
and then he was done.
Yeah, he really like if you look at his
Girl Next Door.
He's in Alpha Dog. Do you remember Alpha Dog?
I don't.
Wow, what a movie. That's your homework, buddy.
I gotta watch that.
Hold on, let's just go through his cinematography here quick.
We gotta fucking also just retire. Maybe that would be our midlife crisis.
What do you mean?
Maybe we just retire to the Yukon with all the dresses and all the extra clothes from my wife, and we could have a fire for fucking every day for 10 years.
Oh, he's in Milk. I forgot about that.
He is in Milk.
Wow, I gotta watch Milk. He was great in that.
So is Sean Penn.
Yeah, obviously. Sean Penn produced Into the Wild. Did you know that?
Didn't. I didn't pay as much attention back then when they said who produced shit.
Yeah, that stuff's important now.
Yeah, because you just notice you're like Brad Pitt, executive producer.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Like The Girl Next Door.
I think Chitty Bang Bang or something. What's that movie? Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Maybe he was in that.
You know, on my phone, it's much easier to navigate when I click on somebody.
Like search?
like if you click on Emil Hirsch now on the computer and you go to IMDb,
Yeah.
you can't just, it's not as easy to just find movies and then they're all there. You have to like really look.
Well, I think we're also just used to the touch. You could touch your way to glory.
Yeah,
on the
it's
phone.
like way easier on your phone. Okay, previous, sure. Actor. So what do we got? Nothing in the recent years. No idea any of this stuff.
What also happens is these guys make a bunch of money and they don't love Hollywood and they don't love all the stuff that comes with it, and then they just they go into the wild.
Well, yeah, because he's probably he's probably never gonna do a movie like Into the Wild again.
No,
He was in Lone Survivor. That movie was amazing.
that was great.
But really, that's it, dude. Milk, Speed
Dude, that's
Racer.
it.
Do you remember Speed Racer? That was a good movie.
I do remember it.
That was a really good movie. John, what's his name? Big John. Big John. Roseanne's Big John.
Yeah, you know what? I had a
He's
weird
in
dream
it.
about him.
But Alpha Dog, Lords of Dogtown, dude. Emil Hirsch was in a lot of good movies.
Lords of Dogtown.
Yes, dude. That's oh my god.
Lords of Dogtown was a fucking great movie.
Well, I suggest you watch
Okay.
Alpha Dog, and then we talk about it.
All right. I'll try and throw it on the list. That's been another episode.
It's been another episode. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to our Facebook Marketplace experiences. We'll catch you later.
Peace.